Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are back with some Wizard101 news and mainly discussions talking about the new and upcoming Wizard101 on consoles. If you haven't heard the news already, Wizard101 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, so it's going to be super awesome, and I just cannot wait to try it out. Obviously, there is a lot of questions and concerns in the comments, like kind of discussing everything. I'm in Husk right now in Imperia, and for some reason the music doesn't work in this area, so I don't know if that's a bug or a glitch or if it's intended, but decided to bring back my old style of outfit back. So yeah, look at my outfit and yeah, have fun with that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the pros and cons about Wizard101, being on console, all the questions, and of course the first thing, and I made notes right here so I can actually read it in the video. But the main thing is that consoles will have like their own little server, which means that they'll be able to play, with all the other consoles such as PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. They can all basically play together. However, apparently PC players will not be able to, play with these console players since it's like a separate server kind of thing. And it says it right here that it says that the company plans to have dedicated server for the upcoming ports, which will allow it to offer crossplay between all consoles, and of course, PC is not really included in. I think they did double down in the server and say that PC players, I think, just aren't going to be able to play with console players, which is definitely a big old gut punch if that is completely true. I mean, this is still like fresh news. I think it's one of those things where we have to kind of like wait and see. I would just wait and see what happens. And personally, for me, I'm not trying to be too much of a Debbie Downer, but I feel like this is going to be one of those things where it's going to be really fun for like a month, and then slowly we're going to see, I guess, console players kind of dwindle down, especially with the paywall and stuff, which goes on to some of the other stuff. We also don't know if we can potentially, like, use our PC logins. Like, if I wanted to sign into Richard Unicorn Caller on my PlayStation, we don't actually know if that will be, like, supported or even available at launch. Just because, again, remember, console is going to have its own kind of server thing going on, and it might be the same issue that they had with Steam years back, where you would have to make a totally brand new account through the service that you're in, like PlayStation or Xbox or Steam, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that one is iffy, and we don't know if that's like 100% confirmed or not. And again, it's just going to be one of those things where we just kind of have to wait and see. Honestly, beyond the cross-playing part, I would love to play Richard Unicorn Caller on PlayStation. And like, look at this guy. This guy is awesome. I wouldn't want to start over, right? I would definitely not want to start over. This guy is handsome. I've played him since I was on the school bus, so it would be unfortunate if I couldn't play him on PlayStation. And it might be one of those things where maybe one day they'll allow a cross save function or technology. Wizard101 has, been out since 2008, and quite frankly, it's been kind of stuck in 2008, I guess, technology wise. But again, it's just one of those things we'll have to just wait and see. I know it doesn't sound good, but there's also some positives coming with that. Another thing is that potential performance issues. That was another comment that I kept seeing. We don't know how well it is going to run on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series XS, and the other next gen consoles and whatever, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. We don't know like how well this is going to launch. Hopefully not too many like error codes, and hopefully nothing like a whole like Cyberpunk 2077 launch day fiasco. I think it will be fine though, especially if they've been working on it for quite some time. But lately with the game, I could definitely see some bugs and glitches. I mean, we talked about the Portal of Peril, which, if you don't know, is a type of event in the game. Of course, that is, I don't know what's going on with that event. I just practically given up with it. But yeah, hopefully, performance wise, everything is good and everybody can play without like crashing 50 billion times. And I think that's when they would definitely need like testers to test it out on consoles and stuff like that. You just want to make sure everything is right. And of course, we have the paywall conflict as well. If you guys don't know that, you can barely even quest in this game unless you have a membership or unless you buy areas. So that one's definitely kind of like an iffy one to me. I don't know like what they're going to do for that. Maybe make Wizard City free forever, because remember, we have their birthday coming up in September, so who knows, they might announce something like pretty cool for September, but we just have to wait and see what happens. And that's usually how this mindset of this game goes. Like, if you're new to the channel, if you're like new to this community, that's kind of like where this game goes. You just kind of have to wait and see what happens. Usually with some of these updates, it's like a step forward, but then there's like 5 steps back, is what I've kind of like noticed by playing this game for 10 plus years. So, I'm really excited for, console players to check out Wizard101, but also I am quite scared that this won't like live up to a lot of everyone's expectations. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just kind of lower the expectations just a little bit and just wait and see how it launches. Now, beyond that, there's also some positives. All right, there is also some really good positives. For example, we're going to have more players, old and new. I actually talked to Nicole last night, and I told her the news, and she was like super excited, like, oh my god, I can't wait to play like Wizard101 on my Nintendo Switch, because she plays on the Nintendo Switch most of the time, and she doesn't really have like a high-powered laptop that can actually run Wizard101, and that's kind of like the biggest thing about this entire thing, is that it allows a lot of people to play on their desired consoles, especially for Nintendo Switch, since that's kind of, like more of a mobile device kind of thing that you can kind of like walk around with or plug it to your TV. It's really accessible, and I'm really happy that Wizard101 is finally coming to consoles. I told her that, of course, you can't use your previous account, but she said that she would actually make a new account. So, yeah, if she made a new account, I would make a new account. Like, I would definitely quest with her, but we'll probably get bored of it, especially when the paywalls start hitting and then the bills start coming in for membership. So, yeah, I don't know. Will there be a walkthrough? I don't know. Iffy. But there might be a potential chance to do a walkthrough series. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens. But no guarantee on that. We'll just see how this launches. Now, beyond that, of course, there's going to be new and old players coming, but also the potential chance that there might be some bad apples. Of course, this community has been playing this game for 10 plus years. Met a lot of nice people, met a lot of not so nice people. So we'll see what happens when console players get a little taste of that. I'm sure there will be a mix of toxicity going on from there, but we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully nothing too much of a headache, especially from last year, but we'll see what happens. Again, we'll see what happens. Take a shot every time I say that, right? We also got more content creators and potential streamers. That would also be awesome. Of course, this being on console would open the door to anybody to live stream it. I would personally live stream this game a lot, just because it's a lot easier to live stream on my PlayStation rather than my laptop. I feel like when I'm doing it on my laptop, it's like a whole buggy mess. Not really buggy mess, but it's just a lot to do. You gotta set OBS, you gotta go through your sources, you gotta go through your audio and all that stuff. But with PlayStation, though, it's like super easy to live stream there, especially for Xbox. Nintendo Switch, not so much. You definitely need like a capture card for that. Nintendo has been like kind of stuck in like 2000 or whatever. But yeah, for the most part though, I would definitely live stream it and just like you know, play it a lot more though. Also, crossplay with consoles, that is also a must. That's definitely really good. And of course, you'll have your playtime and potentially achievements tracked. Yeah, you should have your playtime tracked if you're playing on consoles. We also don't know if achievements will be supported on the consoles as well. I don't think Nintendo Switch has an achievement system, not that I remember of, but I know Xbox and PlayStation has both achievements and trophies, so would definitely be cool to see that implemented on the consoles, and definitely make sure people try and get that platinum trophy or like ultimate achievement, you know. And also potential controller support for PC would be pretty cool as well. That would be pretty awesome to see. So yeah, those are a little bit of the pros and cons about Wizard101 being on console. And like I said, we really don't have like much like concrete information about how this will, you know, go down. I think what's going to happen is that it will be fun. Like I said, it will be fun for a month, you know, and then we'll see if people will be committed to, you know, keep playing the game, you know. I think what would be cool is that whenever that they decide to release these on console, I think it would be cool to like give every single person like, you know, a free membership for like a week or something like that, just so everybody can test the waters out. Because really, Wizard City is not really like a good. I just don't like Wizard City being like, you can't even do all of Wizard City. That's the thing. You could probably only go to Wizard City, Triton Avenue, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Now that I think about it, you can't really go into a lot of areas. You know, you hit the paywall pretty early in this game, and that's where another wave of complaints is going to come in, especially when you're inviting a wave of new members to this game, like console players to this game. They will criticize the paywall, and it will generate a lot more comments. So again, we'll see what happens. Who's getting in front of the camera? Who's getting in front of the camera? Oh, hello, Mindy. But yeah, we will see what happens. And another thing you could say is that since it is going to be console dependent on, you know, the console servers, who is going to tell, like, you know, what's going to happen with team ups and stuff like that. You know me, I really do love team ups, but ah, man, I'm really bummed out that I can't like help out fellow console players as well. And that's kind of like where the cross play thing between, you know, the PC players and the console players, that's where it kind of grows iffy. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and like I said, it will be super fun. I'm not gonna be too much of a Debbie Downer of it. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm not gonna be like too pessimistic about it. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And on to the other silent news, because seriously, why is there no audio in this area? Seriously. Tournaments are back, and they've made this very like weird. I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's like it just feels like a very lifeless advertisement or commercial. And yeah, we're just gonna watch it together, I guess. So here you go. Let's do this.
Attention PvP fans, are you ready for some high stakes magic?
Dude, I hate the voice. I'm sorry. I hate the voice. Dude, why does it sound like that? Okay, hold on. Let me turn off my audio real quick. We're gonna listen to this together. Why? It's just okay.
Attention PvP fans, are you ready for some high stakes magical dueling?
Yeah.
Get up the stands or pack your best decks, because it's your turn. That's right. Tournaments are back. 4 leagues. Master, Legendary, Exalted, Premier. Wizards can enter one of our open tourneys or risk the chaos of experimental. Marshals and warlords can fight to be the best of the best in one of our monthly showcase tournaments. Do you want a unicorn?
It is, dude. Is this like a voice changer? I am not vibing with the voice. I'm so sorry. I am not. Dude, the voice, it's like, it sounds like one of those like PS3 voice changers on like the old you know, remember like the Bluetooth earbuds? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's just keep going. Come on.
Because we have Doomacorns. How do you get
Wait, that's a new item. Doomacorn. Is that one of the tournament items? Wait a second. Now we're getting interesting. Oh, that is fire! I think that's Art of the Warlord up there as their character. Yo! That is actually fire. That's a fire mount. Wait, you can get this from tournaments? Now I am intrigued. Not so much with the voice, but I am intrigued.
How do you get into this
how do you
tournament action?
How do you get into this?
You just need tourney tokens.
Yeah. I love this editing. I love this editing. I'm having way too much fun today. It's Friday. It's turn up day. Come on, man.
Available from these local sources.
Alright, so you can get it from Magda, which is from the Portal Apparel event, which is on right now, so definitely make sure you farm some coins. And also, the Portal Apparel event is bugged, and you can get plenty more coins than expected. No, you're not going to get banned, because they've left this in the game for, like, months, literally. But yeah, you can also get it from the PvP Battle Pass as well. Not the regular Battle Pass like the Scroll of Fortune. This is the PvP Battle Pass, which is pretty interesting. You also get it from Majid as well, which is the membership guy. And you can basically use like your loyalty tokens with him to get those tokens as well. So that's interesting. So you got Portal Apparel, the PvP Battle Pass, and then the loyalty store vendor. So those are the 3 ways to get those tokens. And I think that's pretty good. So yeah, let's keep going.
Don't miss the most thrilling event of the season. Join PvP tournaments now.
Now.
Local PvP kiosk for rule.
I love how he's next to like Dueling Diego. I love it. I love it.
Times and token costs.
Unicorns.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, pretty interesting stuff. And no, don't look at my like watch suggested feed on YouTube. It's all over the place. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I want to try tournaments out, but I don't know. I'm just not into PvP. I'm not a PvP guy. I know everybody else are PvP gods, but I'm kind of like a PvE god. Not a god for even PvE. I'm just not good with PvP. But I definitely do encourage everybody to check that out, though. Especially with the 20 tokens. Remember that we actually talked about that one free code that could give you that 5 free 20 tokens. I believe that code has been expired. But remember, we talked about that. So that would be another way to basically get those 20 tokens. And yeah, like I said, you can go, like the video said, you can go in and see how much the tournaments cost. And I guess the Duma coin is one of the items or rewards that you can potentially get from participating in tournaments or something like that. So it looks pretty interesting. Though the commercial, we're gonna have to work on the commercials a little bit. I was not the big I just thought it was funny. Now, if you are a new player, like a console player, I have someone that has some of the best guides in the entire game. And of course, you already know who it is, the one and only Zayfa. She actually made a thread for the extra credits program, and she basically made a thread of like all of her guides, or some of her top 10 biggest mistakes new wizards can make. That's a one, right? You got over here, top 10 tips and tricks, top 5 best ways to get mega snacks. This is awesome. So check her out if you wanted to check out some guides, right? Check that out. And then over here, Simmering Summer event. We talked about this before. All the way through September 22nd. You already know what it is. If you want to get a membership for the first time for 1 month, it is 50% off. And this is going to last all the way through September 2nd. So hurry up. Make sure to take advantage of that. I highly recommend this, though. This is a really, really good deal in case you wanted to just, stick your feet in the game and just see how much has changed with the game. I mean, this is just, that's basically $5. I mean, that's a steal. So, again, make sure to check that out. And then over here we have the Well Balanced Bet Bundle, which is available in the Crown Shop all the way through September 2nd. We also have some side news as well, such as the membership benefit, which is, drum roll, double pet XP, so have fun leveling up your pets. And we also got some more stuff in the Crown Shop, such as the Professor's Horde Pack Bundle. You basically get 12 packs for the price of 10, so make sure to check that out. Remember, we also have that balance sale that's going on as well. We got the Fanciful Fairy Kai Horde Pack, and we got a bunch of other stuff, such as the Illustrious Attire, the Well-Balanced Mount Bundle, which costs a lot, and of course the Classroom Bundle, and a bunch of other stuff. So again, make sure to check out the Crown Shop. Now, it is going to be very interesting, going back to talking about consoles, it will be very interesting to see how console players are going to react to the flood of microtransactions that this game have. I feel like a lot of people that, you know, don't remember this game a lot forget that this is like, there is a lot to unfold here. So, and like I said, that's kind of like the scary part of about, you know, adding this to consoles. You're going to see a lot more of a wave of criticism and complaints, because now you're basically supporting not only like PC players, but now you got to support these console players that are on these servers, right? And so we'll see what happens. That's kind of like why I wanted them to do crossplay with PC. Just because it can kind of like increase, I guess, the player count, but I'm not sure like how big the player count is actually going to be on console. I think it will be really big like day one. It will be massive, you know, as long as something like nothing too crazy happens, but I think it will be massive. But like over time, I think we'll see the reason why these people stopped playing this game in the first place 10 years ago. So we'll see what happens. I think it will be fine. I think it will be fun for, you know, a couple days or maybe a month. We'll see what happens. I will try to be super positive about it, and I will give you guys the news, whether it's on PC or on console. As always, your news guy. My name is Richard Unicorn Caller, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, and have a wonderful weekend if you're in school. Hopefully, everybody's having good time in school. And, yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.